Hello everybody and welcome actually to a round of bonus battles. I've received a few vehicles from SkovyMations, which we'll just take a short look at in designer mode and maybe have a few battles with. We'll see how far we can get, because I am doing this literally right before the Newbie Rumble 16 round. Although I think I will upload this video afterwards. Well, we'll see. So first up we have the Hunter Scorn, which... yeah, okay, missile firepower is okay. I saw a lot of torpedoes, which... yeah, can sometimes have some decently high firepower, but nope, these are just very short exposed torpedo turrets. There's some detection equipment around here. Is this door just painted red? It is. These little AA guns I actually kind of like. Like, I know it's simple weapons, they're not gonna do much, but it still looks nice, apart from it clipping in here, but what should you do about it? There's a lot of single barrel APS guns. This looks like an old-time cruiser, actually. So let's see, what sort of shells do we have here? Just real quick. We've got frag and hash. 250 millimeters. Each of these guns firing at about 10 RPM. Limited by cooling, surprisingly enough. So they could do more. They just had... yeah, if they just had a bit more cooling, they could just fire a little bit more. We've got this back area here, which, yeah, is used for a visual camera again. Off center. There's a radar here. Is this turreted? It is. Yeah. So yeah, this one's a cruiser pretty much. It probably behaves like one too. Let's just quickly have it go at the Marauder. See what happens. Also, because I have a habit of setting it to 1, yep, I have. Gotta quickly put that back. Let's see what this thing here can do. Actually, it's pretty fast. Going at about 35-ish meters per second. The guns do decent work against the Marauder. And yeah. It is a fairly fast ship. I didn't expect it initially from the old-time cruiser look, the fairly wide-ish bow. It is 23 meters and yeah, but it's still decently fast. It is absolutely wrecking the Marauder, even with those simple weapons. Which are doing decently, surprisingly enough. And here comes another torpedo salvo. The cram doesn't even fire, so that's probably already completely crippled. And yeah, this one's a nice, speedy little ship. Actually, let me just... let's get the name in on the thumbnail. There we go. This should make for a decent thumbnail. Now, I definitely will upload this after the Newbie Rumble stream. Probably gonna schedule it for like Wednesday. And yeah, there goes the Marauder. But I wanted to have it in. The weekend has been quite busy, but... oh well, let's just first look at the internals. There are some repair bots, which I did say for bonus battles I'd let those be a thing. Although that's 2 already. Wonder how many more there are. That's 4. Yeah, 4 repair bots for a vehicle this cost is quite a lot. So, honestly, I mean, if somebody wants to rely on repairs for this, then so be it. But I'm gonna just take 2 away because... Yeah, let's just set an upper limit of about 2. Because we are in a fairly low cost bracket here, of course. This is a 120k material vessel. So yeah, we'll take those away. There is a pleek here. This is more a pleek. Heavy armor backed. Rubber around the AI. And some surges. There's some ammo here. How's the gun armor? The gun armor is okay. It's nothing amazing. Yeah, especially around these guns here. It's a meter of alloy and 1.5 meters of metal. So, yeah. Can definitely still be killed. With any medium pen shell already. But yeah, with the reduced amount of repair bots, I guess that's fine. On to... I've got more. The Legion's Ire by SkovyMations, and there's been a third. Yeah, the Questionable. There it is. The Legion's Ire, the name actually rings a bell, and yes, this cramped setup seems familiar. So this was a Newbie Rumble craft at some point already. Although probably with some changes, I'd have to compare them directly. We've got some APS again. Sapfrag APS here. As sort of custom-made casemates. Which I do like that. And then there's the standard casemate guns, which... Just quickly check here again. They're firing heat. Decent mix of shells. And then there's the big crams, of course. 2805 packing. They reload in about 33 seconds, and they're mainly APHE with some frag mixed into it as well. Looking pretty alright. And yeah, it's a bit more expensive than the last one we looked at. I hate remembering names. I am so bad at remembering names, actually. The Hunter's Scorn, there we go. So yeah, similarly we do have another AI with rubber coating. This is not clipping into the block, it's just... Yeah, the model for the transmitter is quite big. The armor is decently thick. We've got some heavy armor in there too. Ammo is scattered throughout the vehicle. We do have some side torpedoes here. Actually, let me check the missile firepower. Yeah, it's fine. It's very high on the armor cost compared to most Newbie Rumble craft we usually see in this cost bracket, but yeah. Let's see if it's also such a fast vehicle. It's running on 4 standard propellers. I don't think it's going to be that fast. But let's just get a Marauder in here. There we go. So yeah, weekend was quite... I'm not gonna say busy, I just kind of slept through Thursday and Friday mostly, which proved to be a good thing on Saturday, because Saturday evening around 3 AM, 4 AM, we had a firefighter call actually, which meant I basically got no sleep that night. And there goes the Marauder. So yeah, getting all that sleep on Thursday and Friday on this long weekend here in Germany, actually a good thing for me. Worked out perfectly well. And did help me get through that day. But for obvious reasons, I was kind of just not feeling in the mood to record on Saturday either, so I'm not just doing it right now, just before Newbie Rumble starts. 20 minutes before, in fact, right now. I guess we can just say the Legion's Ire passes to and go to the last vehicle, the Questionable. Let's see what this is all about. It's another one of those old cruiser looking things. Placeholder, I guess. Cool. Nice name. Missile firepower is lower than APS and CRAM combined, so that's not an issue. Armor cost, again, fairly high. We have a fast firing 200mm gun here. And there's another one of those in the middle here and one at the back. So 3 of those APS guns. They're firing AP heat, okay. And Zap Frag is also in that mix. Not sure if they're mixed. Are they mixed guns? They might be mixed guns, honestly. Because I don't see any other APS that could run any other shell type. So yeah, this is AP heat too. And this is AP heat too. Yeah, they're mixed guns, they're mixed guns. I see some Zap Frag in there now. So these are mixed guns. Then there's also these crams, which they're smaller than on the Legion's Ire, but there's also more of them. They run on, yeah, APHE again. Decent-ish penetration. The reload time is 27.7, that's also okay. And yeah, as I said, there's 4 of them. What are these missiles? Incendiary, actually. Huh. So this one has to be a fairly new build then. There's some internal propellers here. Interesting. Ammo is around here. There's some tops here as well with frag. And some EMP. Caught that one. More internal propellers. Which, oh, that's my Discord, not yours. Just, yeah, there's some AI parts here. Basically just processing cards though. Some ammo here as well. There's the main AI, which heavy armor beam slopes. And decent armor overall. Around the APS, there's alloy, metal. It's iked. It's nothing too impressive, but it's iked. Now, with all the internal propellers, let's see how fast can this thing go? And how fast can I kill a Marauder, of course? That's the other important question. We'll have it run at the Marauder. There go the missiles. And I go to what this was all about. Nothing too important. So yeah, this thing is bullying the Marauder, of course. Everything bullies the Marauder. We all know that. And yeah, here comes more missiles. The incendiary going to work. And there goes the Marauder, already down. So yeah, those are 3 fairly interesting craft, I'd say. Also, I wanted to check how fast this thing could go. So here goes. And yeah, again, it goes about 30-ish meters per second, bit above that. Pretty decent. So let's just hop right into custom battles. We have a bonus betting settle here. I don't even know what the rules were anymore. Okay, they're fairly standard Newbie Rumble rules. So yeah, let's just I mean, we've seen the Legion's Ire in Newbie Rumble before, so let's go with the questionable. And throw it up against something from Newbie Rumble, actually. Let's take Newbie Rumble 15. And go with... Yeah, 15 had so many vehicles. The selection is incredible. Let's go with the Lau Saulun. I think we haven't had that thing in combat in a while. So, here goes nothing. Now the Lau Saulun, yeah, I was heading for the right one, has 3 crammed turrets on the front, for those who don't remember it. It also apparently loves throwing missiles into its own superstructure, but who am I to judge? Questionable is rushing in. The AVS is shooting itself, actually. Aiming a bit low, perhaps, with that elevated bow. The Cram clips the stern, but doesn't deal critical damage. I mean, sure, it causes a bit of flooding, but nothing bad. I do wonder, will the Lau Saulun get another shot in? Yes, it will! Landing 2 Cram shells on the side here. Which, again, nothing big, it's just glancing blows, really. And now it's facing the enemy with its stern, which is not where it wants to be. It doesn't have guns there. Oh! Another 3 hits, taking out a Cram turret. 2 Cram turrets. So that's pretty decent damage. The questionable down to 91%. Now remember, the Lau Saulun was not that powerful. Oh, there goes one of its own turrets. Just as I wanted to say something about it not being so powerful. I guess that's point proof. 1 Cram shell connecting here in the front, or midships area. Lau Saulun turns away. This is a nice close quarters ship battle, I guess. The Cram connects, but it doesn't do that much damage. Lau Saulun has its guns on target again. Getting another 2 shells off, which don't seem to do much. They got some engine damage though. Or they caused some engine damage, I should say. I saw one of these guns misfire, so perhaps we're down another gun. Oh, that's a big gun hit actually. That's a turret out. Lau Saulun is down to 1 last turret. Meaning the questionable has basically caught up on its massive health disadvantage that it had from the beginning. The incendiary missiles don't seem to be doing that much coming from the questionable. I mean, yes, they're there, but they aren't causing that much damage. I'm just waiting to see if the Lau Saulun ever gets another shot out of that one trap. Yes, it does. There we go. It just destroyed some armor, basically. Nothing all that impressive. It did avoid getting that Cram turret sniped by the other Cram from the questionable. And here we go, the Cram's locked on again, although we probably will have to wait for a while. The missiles and torpedoes are getting intercepted fairly reliably. The Lau Saulun is decently well protected against those, it seems. But here comes another Cram. Oh, it did not quite kill the turret. Although I thought for a second it was going in the right direction, so... This turret has only destroyed some APS barrels, basically. This really is just a close-range slugfest, except... Oh, that was 2 misfires, wasn't it? pretty much was. So I think the Lau Saulun is out of the fight with no functional weapons remaining. I mean, yeah, sure, it's got the interceptor still going crazy, but the main armament is completely disabled and it doesn't have any secondary weapons, so the questionable takes the win in this one. Let's see, we can do some other vehicles from the Rumble. The Crammark? Yeah, it's a fast rushdown vehicle. What else do we have here? We have the Resolve, which... I mean, it's a Pierce Pack ship. I know that much. Let's see how well it does against this fairly redundant, I'd say, design. Yeah, it pierced straight through in the first shot, taking out some detection and a lot of armor. The rubber indicates it got close to an AI somewhere, or AI parts, but it didn't kill. And the Resolve is about to get better just a little bit. Those kinetic missiles from the Resolve hurt. And the questionable should stop chasing Bowen. That is pretty much when the Pierce Pack can do the most damage to it. Yep, there we go. It passed straight through. Let's see, what did the Pierce Pack actually go through here? It narrowly avoided clipping this APS. It also narrowly dodged this bunch of AI receivers. It also dodged the Cram. It really just threaded the needle between all of those parts. So yeah, kinda got counterplayed, I guess. Now the questionable is left attempting to chase still, because the Resolve is faster than it and kiting away. But oh, another Pierce shot, which again didn't seem to kill any targets at least. I'm not gonna go check if it killed anything at all. There's some EMP surging here in the Resolve. Again, nothing too big. The Crams are getting kind of shot at by the Seawiz on the front here. Which... oh, that caused some lag. Yeah, it looks like that did kill a turret. If not the pack itself, then something else, but something definitely killed the Cram turret there. The questionable is running into the issue of it really just trying to chase, which isn't helping it any bit. So yeah, another decent chunk from the missiles, just removing armor. We're back to being basically bow in. I heard the pack, but I'm not sure this is pack damage. There's a lot of cram parts in that. And yeah, interceptors go. That's a superstructure gone, actually. That's what that was. Here comes the pack. Not doing much again. All of the missiles themselves are just doing so much work that the pack doesn't need to actually deliver any killing blows here. The Seawiz really works well against the incoming missiles and keeps those at bay. It even shot down the tops right there. that pack shot do anything? It didn't really do much. Nope. Yeah, this isn't looking so good for the questionable. I guess it's APS guns never really being on target. Oh, there goes the APS gun that was on target. So yeah, this is pretty much just a question of how long does it take for the resolve to kill now. Seeing as the resolve hardly has any guns on target. It only has one APS left. And it's not ever using that APS. It's always just busy trying to chase, which leaves it in a bit of an unfortunate situation. Pack again. Although I don't see any place it would have hit, but... And what is that one laser doing, by the way? It's just swinging and swinging and swinging. What are you doing, laser thing? Here come those torpedoes again, they get intercepted. Another pack shot, which didn't do much. It clipped some stone and heavy armor. The Legion's Iron, or not Legion's Iron, but questionable, is still going. It's not completely immobilized or anything yet, despite being at 65%. But it isn't looking like it's in a good shape either. That pack just may have sniped. That must have been impact pack though, with how much armor that took off. Or I missed something. Oh well. I am kind of hoping that the last Cramtar that's engaging gets shot off, because I'm gonna have to end this fight a bit prematurely, because, well, Newbie Rumble's about to start in like 2 minutes. So one thing that I'm noticing is, isn't this the AI box? It is. Damn. That's unlucky as fuck. The AI is still in there. But the receiver just got sniped by a flak shell. So yeah, this thing's kind of combat incapable anyways. Which means I'll end the battle here. We can, of course, have some more battles with the 3 vehicles I've been sent by Skovy, and many others. I do have the more or less full amount of vehicles from Newbie Rumble still, which... I mean, this is just Newbie Rumble 15, and it's like 28 vehicles or something. So, I have a decent selection of vehicles to choose from. I could also bring some from the Promethean Directive. There were a lot of vehicles posted. And of course, there's also Rattlesnake Pack, which has a lot of vehicles in and of itself, which I belong to. But yeah, I think for the bonus battles, this should conclude it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.